Hello, good morning. Welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Ian. Thank you for joining today. And at today's practice, we'll be exploring our bar skills, working with our feet, our knees, hips, core, the port de bras, and everything else that's in between. I have my ballet slippers, shoes off to the side here. Put yours down for a second. Take a look at your toes. For a couple seconds here, the 3 toilet drills, and then we'll go. Can you lift up your big toe? Yes, I said toilet drills. Can you lift up only your big toe for 3 more seconds, keeping 4 toes super heavy? Press that down. Same foot, can you keep the big toe heavy, the heel heavy as the second part of that foot tripod, and then lift up the toes, but keep that pinky side down. Stare it down for 3, 2, down. Can you curl your toes like a monkey? Can you share and spread those away? Curl and spread. We want all those skills with our feet. Let's build strong feet with our bar practice here. Go to the other side, same thing. Heavy through the foot tripod and try lifting the big toe. Holding for about 10 seconds for 4, 3, 2, then place it down. Commit to that foot tripod. Keep the pinky side heavy, but lift the toesies and do that for 9, 8, breathe. Look at it, talk to it, visualize, and then down. Can you scrunch your toes? Does that cramp your arch? Can you spread your toes? Cramp and spread. Build that foot strength. One more drill without our shoes on from seated. Simple, but very challenging drill here. Can we sit tall without changing the shape of our body? Take a leg, place it on. If we're stretching our hip, we'd prefer to keep that foot lined up with this outside of the knee. Let's move the ankle so it's overcrossed for a second. Sit tall. Depending on the length of your arms, you might have to hinge a little bit. And let's take that ankle through a light circle. I'll start in a plantar flexor or pointed shape, and I'm going to pull the sole of the foot towards my face and the toes towards the ceiling. We're making sure that the fib bones here don't move, and we're gently exploring the ankle. Repeat one more time in that direction. Circle up, down and around, finishing in the point. At the point, we'll switch our direction and go away. Pull across the top gently. Does that feel nice? Does that go click, click? If it hurts, don't do it for now. We'll find something to do later. Now, bring that leg back. Let's sit tall. Without changing your body, can you unhook? Last time, other side from seated, and then we'll stand. In a strict way, can we bring that ankle to the knee? If we're doing our figure 4 stretch, we'll keep it here. Let's overcross. Sit tall. Pull to the point. How does this feel on your lateral bum cheeks over here? Same thing, we'll pull the foot towards the face or toes to the ceiling. Nice and control. The hand arm is doing the action and the foot is a little bit more along for the ride. Pull around to the bottom. We'll go twice in each direction. So we'll continue the circle, pulling the toes up to the ceiling, around, down. Once we're in that ballet point or our plantar flex, let's go twice the other way. Pulling around to the outside, up and down, and one last time, down, towards up in a circle pattern here, to the point. Now pull that ankle back to the knee, take a big breath with our core tension, lift, and return to the ground. Now let's put those slippers on. I'd recommend shoes of some sort. Mine have a little bit of leather on the bottom here for a little extra grip, but I am still allowed to slide across the floor in the tondus or similar. So now that we got our shoes on, let's get going from a standing position. And again, today I'll use a combination of the bars and a good old-fashioned chair. Using our foot warm-up, grab on your apparatus, start with your feet in parallel, push to that demi point or ball of foot, then to the toe, flex over the toes, to the point, back to that demi point, and push your bum through to push the heel down. Other side, same thing. Demi point, ball of foot, over or flex, to the point, to the ball of the foot, and push or extend the hip through to have the heel come down. First position, same thing. Ball of foot, towards the point, over on the flex, to the point, down, and again, extend the hip to bring the heel down. Ball of foot, point, flex, point, ball of foot, and through. Last foot warm-ups position, that second position, same thing. Ball of foot, point, and then for 5 in a row, go back to the ball of the foot and point, and the ball and point. Let's go 3 more, keeping the knees stiff, keeping the hips level, feeling the arch and the calf politely burn. Pull that heel down, squeezing your bum. Transfer weight to the other side. Articulate as I did there through the heel, to the ball, to the toe. And then for 5 in a row, let's go toe pop. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Hold the heel down, slide in. For today's practice, we'll be exploring our parallel, our first and our second positions. Parallel, first and second. What did I have written here? I'm so sorry. Yes, okay. We're gonna do loosey-goose hips for a second. One of my favorite quick warm-up drills, loosey-goose style. Follow along as we can. We'll pull a leg up towards that retiré position. Bring it across the leg with no rules. Open up that leg to the side with no rules. Except the rules could be keeping the hip level. Rules could just feeling that nice little groove in the hip. And for maybe 4 or 5 more, continue the hip stability on the standing leg and gently explore that ball and socket over here. And then maybe last one and down. Step away from the bar a little bit or turn around and same thing on the other side. Pull up towards retiré here. Start by crossing the body and then open and then again. One side may be more coordinated. Ask yourself to be strong on that stable leg and a little bit loosey-goosey in this hip. Last 1 or 2. Whew. And then down. Other exploring moves we'll do today include our forward fold. For our forward fold, let's use that pillar behind me as a nice reference. As I start with my head, neck, and extension, I'll tuck a chin, growing tall, flexing through my spine, and keeping myself in line with that pillar for as much as I can, making sure my bum doesn't lean back too much. From here, we'll walk out to our planks or high planks position. Hold for time. The tension word will come out here, meaning the bum squeeze, so let's do that. Grip the floor with the hands and bum squeeze. And what about an ab brace? And pull those armpits down. Now do everything for a couple extra seconds. And then take your time and we'll walk back up to tall, trying to avoid too much of that hip hinge. I did see I moved a little bit. We'll clean that up in the edits or for next time. Think about staying stacked in that fold for as much as you can. From here, I'd like to go into our first set of pliés. Grab that balance aid, start in parallel, open to that first position. 4 pliés, balance on the 4th. Hand on the hip, in front, wherever you'd like. Pull the heels together to go low in your plié. Push away to tall. Pull the heels together, push away to tall. 2 more, pull to low, push to tall. And on the last one, we'll get as low as we safely can, pop the heels. I need more room, and you might be able to get lower. Hang out to your balance, hold on, press the heels back down, extend the hips to tall. Fondu or open to second, and same thing. Pull the heels together to descend low in a squat and extend. Make sure we're tall as if there's a window in front of us and behind, staying between two panes of glass. 2 more repetitions. We'll go low as we spread those knees and then extend to tall. And if we go one more time to low, hold for a second, push into those two bipods on the front of the feet there. And then in a second, we'll get that heel to connect, push away, stand up, fondu, and close. From here, we'll fold to the floor, hold a 10-second plank, and then a port-à-bras. Standing tall, I'll face this way to start. So stand tall with slight extension at the head neck. Tuck a chin, growing taller as we can, flexing through the spine. Pull the rib cage down to the hips. Soft knees are allowed if you need them, and flex to fold. Walk out to our high planks position, and for 10 seconds, go. Squeeze the bum, brace the core, breathe, pull those armpits down, push the floor away, and for 3, 2, soften that tension, walk back up to our folding position, and pull from your belly button and extend through the spine. From here, we'll work on single foot and 2-foot first, Jane Fondas. Perhaps grab that balance aid. I'm going to move mine off to the side and come forward. With our feet in parallel, can we find our first balance of the day in parallel? Take your time and rise. Pull those legs together, pull those heels together, and spread those pinkies away. With straight knees, take your time, return to the ground. Same thing but on a bent knee. So this time we'll go to tall, very slow, with that balance aid as we need. Can we pull ourselves into our low chair squat position? Now press the heels down and extend. Now go low. We're encouraging those knees to go over those toes. We'll rise up onto the balls of the feet. And from there, can we stand up to tall and low? Okay, let's put that all together. Start in our little squat. We'll go low on the balls of the feet. Stand up tall, extending through the hips. On the balls of the feet, take time as you lower yourself back down and stand back up. Take time to lengthen, keep those ribs down at the top and extend through the hips. 2 more repetitions as we go down with control, keeping the knees nice and tight, and extend with control and grace and squeeze at the top. For the final repetition, we'll take our time and go low. Hold on for a second and stand back up to tall and reset. I love a good wiggle. I love all that tension it requires to make those movements happen, and being able to be loosey and goose after is also good. Working on our single leg versions. Grab onto that balance aid as you need, tall on the inside leg, and bring the outside leg to that coup de pied position. From here, we'll plie or bend that knee. We'll stretch, and then we'll balance. And that's 1 of 8. Knee bend, extend the hip through, find your balance. Knee bend, extend, tall, reset. Knee bend, extend, up, down. Knee bend, extend, up and down. 2 more repetitions, encouraging the knee to go over the toe and that our upper body stays vertical. And on our last one here, can we try to hold a balance? Take your time, up to the ball of the foot. That's fatigued for me today. And hold for an extra second or two. And slow to return. Alternate your side. Let's do the same thing. Tall on the inside leg. Pulling up would be a better way to get that there to that coup de pied position. Hugging in tight. Encourage the knee to go over the toe. Extend through the hip. And balance on the front of the foot. That's 1. 7 more. Up. Down. Knee forward. Full extend. Ball of foot. Down. Knee forward. Full extend. Ball of foot. Down. 4 more. Knee bend. Full extend. Up. Down. Knee bend. Full extend. Up. Down. Knee bend. Extend. Up. For the last one again, we'll try to hold that balance with a knee bend and extend. A balance. Squeezing extending the hips, bracing the core, challenging and descending with the littlest amount of assistance that we need. Whoa, there we go. From here, we'll forward fold to the floor again and repeat our plank. Start in extension, the chin tuck, pull the rib cage down the spine, keeping the hips stacked over the ankles. The soft knee bend can help as we pull. Lower ourselves to our full high plank. And for 10 seconds, grip the floor, squeeze the butt, pull down, create tension for 5, 4, 3, 2, relax onto the knees. Take a second, wiggle out those hands, open them up, commit to that foot tripod and the hand tripod, much the same. Share your energy over the hands, and for 10 seconds, another plank. High planks tension, connect those ribs, hips, pull the armpits low, squeeze the bum, and for 8 more seconds, breathe, create tension. Make it look so easy, but we all know it's tough for doing this. For 2, 1, take your time and either walking your hands to feet or feet to hands. Fold, hold a stack, and reset with our port de bras. Start with our hands in first. Shrug, retract, and down. Let's keep those shoulder blades low. From here, we'll open to that front position. One arm stays, one arm opens to the side, looking at that arm as we go through, and we'll alternate. Nice and control, and then low and up. This time go high, open to the side, tracing with the eyes, and return. Open high, trace to the side. Keep that elbow a little soft and center. One more time each way. Open to the side and down and through. Side, down, through. And last one, up, out, and across, and up, and out, and across. Arms are heavy. Obviously, I like my kettlebell practice too, but conditioning those shoulder blades is a nice carryover from our bar practice into lifestyle pursuits as well as our kettlebell practice. We'll come back to that bar, working on a rond de jambe or similar exercise here, namely our hip bar. Hold on for balance, tall on that inside leg. Fondu point forward. First, set up a couple internal and external rotations in the hip. Keeping the knee straight, the toe point. Turn the inseam up for that external rotation and hide the inseam underneath for an internal rotation on the hip. Try the same thing on the other side. Fondu point to the front, internally and externally rotating at the hip. The flashlights on these hips still face forward. Nice and slow. Inseam up again is our external rotation. Inseam down is our internal rotation on the hip and center. Use those rotations in the hip to help us navigate these corners on our hip bar. I think I've said it, tall in that inside leg, and we'll fondu to point. In an external rotation, reach away to the side, reaching to the back with an internal rotation on the hip. Pull the leg to center, flex over toes, and pull underneath. Repeat to the back with a stiff leg, extend the hip to point, open up in that external rotation, reaching away from your chair or the bar here to the fondu point underneath. Again, stay low if that's challenging enough, or follow me as we go off the floor, maybe 45 degrees at the hip, and lengthen out and reach to the back corners to that straight behind shape. Tap down the toe, flex over with a straight knee. Last time to the back, extend the hip with a straight leg. Open up in that external rotation in the hip, pulling away from the bar for that stability. Open and finish to the point, the tap, and the close. Other side, same thing. The mobile leg, the stable leg. The gesture leg, the plant leg. Here we go. Same thing on the other side here. Grab on, extend the hip, fondu, reach forward. Externally rotating, pushing out, creating support for the standing leg by reaching away. Reach, 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 reach. Into that straight out the back shape, flexing over toes, and returning underneath the hips. Cramp up the glutes, ribs down, and extend the hip to the back with a straight leg. Open up in that external rotation as you reach out to the side, to the front, and back underneath. Last time, same thing if you need, or challenge it off the floor. Fondu point to the front, off the floor by a degree, or maybe 45, and reach away, extending the hips, reaching with a stiff knee, drawing a circle shape to the back, flexing over toes, pulling underneath, and for one more time to the rear, we'll extend using the foot to get us there, lift off a millimeter, couple degrees, and reach the side corners here for tension, control, and strength for our hips. Fondu and down. Whew. From here, we'll go one more last time in our plank. Last time in our plank. Hopefully we can do two. Again, if we start with slight extension at the neck, we'll start by pulling the chin to the sternum. Pull the rib cage down. Maybe soften those knees, continuing the flex of the spine. Walk out to our high planks position and go. 10 seconds has started where we're squeezing our bum, pulling our hands and our feet together, squeezing our bum again, gripping the floor for 3, 2, soft knees, and relax. In that relaxed moment, keep the spine in extension or a neutral shape. Avoid child pose for now. Planks position, last one. Lengthen out, pull the hands together to the feet, and for 8 more seconds, we're squeezing our butt, bracing our abs, and I tell myself that every day, and I still need to do it. So it's that hard. Keep going for 2 seconds, soft on those knees, and again, either walking feet to hands or hands to feet, press, lengthen out the backs of those legs, push the floor away, and extend the spine to tall. We'll get rid of our chair. We'll go one more port de bras exercise here, and then we'll finish with our movement clock. With our feet in, say, a second position this time, arms in first, arms here. Can we coordinate to do the opposite actions with the arm? Mirror along here as one goes up and one goes down. Return to center. Alternate the other side. One up, one down. Out to the side. Up, down. Out to the side. And back over. Now switch. Out to the side. Back over. One more time. Up, down. Out to the side. And around. Last one. Up, down. To the side. And pull. Keeping those shoulder blades low, flat across the back, avoiding shrugs in a porta bra and in our life. Last movement of the day connects all those knee bending, knee straightening exercises in, I hope, a polite burn. Let's start with our hands on our hips and our elbows facing back. Bend one knee and extend the other leg straight forward. From that position, reach out to the side, back to front, and now keep your leg as far out front as you can as you extend the hip. Watch me from the side, we'll do that again. Other side. From our tall position, we'll bend a single knee, encouraging the knee to go forward. From there, we'll open that leg to the side, hold for a 1 second count, pull that leg back around front, and try to keep it out front as far as we can as we extend our hip. And pull in. Over 3 repetitions, we could find that the leg gets out there further, making it harder to extend the hips while also improving our hip flexion out front. Let's try it again. 3 in a row, bend a knee, pushing the other leg to the front. Open to the side, reach for a second, reach back around in front, try to keep your toe there as you extend your hip through. Now bend the knee and your toe will go further, could go further. Open to the side, extending those hips forward, hold for a second, pull back, now keep it there as we extend our hip forward. For one last time, we'll go knee towards over toe, reaching out to the side, pushing those hips forward, pull the leg back in front, keep it there, extend the hip forward, and then pull back over the toe. Do the same thing with a quarter turn here, just to see the other angle. Other leg, the knee goes over the toe, sending the other leg forward. Open to the side, reaching through these lateral hips on both. Pull around, keep it out front, extend your hip through. Encourage that knee bend, fondu to front, open to the side, cramping up those lateral butts for support. Hold, pull, keep it out front, extend your hip through. Last repetition on this side, we'll go knee over toe, open up with the power in this gesture leg here, pull back around the center, extend through to tall, flex over, and relax. Thank you very much for following along with today's bar practice. This has been a half-hour session, and I'd like to do a little bit more. Would you? It's nice to know your feedback and to hear what you liked about today's practice and the skills that you would like to improve upon. Write a comment, send me a chat, barsandbells.com, or the Gmail, barsandbells@gmail. We'd love to hear from you, and thank you very much for sharing with today's practice. At Bars and Bells, we train simple to stay strong. We use kettlebells and our own body weight for simple, at home, in studio, or at the gym exercises. Thank you again. My name's Ian. We'll be back. Visit barsandbells.com for membership and subscribe to YouTube for more content. Thanks very much. Have a good day.